Tight corner, tight corner, tight corner, tight corner! So I am back in Florida from a 9-day vacation, 3 days in Portland and about 5 or 6 days in San Francisco. Wanted to create a 6-part travel vlog video, and I'll probably be releasing them weekly or so. I don't have that much time because when I am not working 40 hours a week on my full-time sales IT job, I am taking care of my dad. My brother and I are his caregivers. And my brother stepped up to the plate. I really needed a vacation, so I figured what better opportunity to work on kind of my hobby and craft of making videos than to take a 9-day trip to Portland and San Francisco. So thank you, first of all, to my brother for taking care of Dad for 9 days kind of on your own. Why am I doing this? I really needed to just get away for a little bit because of the stresses of being a caregiver and working full-time. My dad was kind of a world traveler, traveled a lot of Europe. He's from Colombia, moved to New York City when he was 18, 19 years old, but I don't get to travel often with my duties as a son and caregiver. I wanted to make this video and kind of dedicate it to my dad. This is part 1 of 6, second day in Portland, Oregon, attending the Providence Bridge Pedal. Dad?
No.
What you doing?
I'm going to make a popo.
You're gonna make a popo?
Sí, pero en la pupa.
All right, about to start this ride, and I already on
See
my
a lot
way here.
of safe heads and
Wrecked.
helmets.
I fell in between these
By show of hands, how many
rails.
of you
I
have done?
forgot to mention, on my way to the ride, I completely wrecked. It was 6:30 in the morning, and I was super rushed. The roads were wet, and I could not hear my GPS. Also, I'm not really used to riding bikes in a city like Portland. Deltona is spread out, wide open, and Orlando, when I ride, it's usually in a group or not very far. But I couldn't hear the GPS, so I went down the wrong way on one of the one-way streets. There was some railroad tracks, and I had some skinny road bike tires. The roads were wet. I was riding a little fast, trying to get to the ride on time, and tried to cross over some rails that were going parallel to my direction. Tire went straight in between the tracks and ate it pretty hard. The first bridge. Now I'm going to be on the second bridge, which is the Ross Island Bridge, and I'm doing all right, but I feel great. All right, crossing over the Ross Island Bridge, and I feel great. The dampest it's been all ride, so I'll put the camera away. Which bridge is this?
Hawthorne.
Hawthorne, thanks. This is the third bridge on the ride. It's Hawthorne Bridge, and I feel great. See if I can find some first aid
get lost from anyone.
We're on the Markham Bridge, bridge number 4, and I feel great. All right, so first aid update. When I got to the 4th bridge, which was the Markham Bridge, they had shut it down to vendors, and there were some medical people that I'm sure work for Providence Health. They told me the best thing to do was to just let the rainwater fall on my cuts. Whenever I got to where I was going, just wash it at that point. No need for peroxide or Band-Aids or anything like that. Quick notes on the ride itself. The really cool thing is that they do shut down the entire bridge to all car traffic, and they allow vendors. That's really cool. To come and they have drum performers, xylophone performers, a little bit of everything. They have food, juices, bananas, donuts, you name it. So you can carb load and make sure you're hydrated for the ride. I thought that was pretty neat. And yeah, we're up to 4 bridges now. Tell me this isn't tempting for a bike ride.
Would you pour me a cup of the cranberry?
Catching some speed. This is a really cool part of the ride is that they shut down the whole highway for the bikers. And yeah, it's pretty gnarly. So I did a quick stop on the Fremont Bridge to try to get some drone footage, but there was too much electrical interference, which caused my drone to lose control. Had to stop flying the drone because it didn't hold perfectly steady because of metal interference with the bridge. So before anybody got hurt, I grabbed the drone and cut my fingers in the process because I'd rather risk myself than get anyone else hurt. But this is the Fremont Bridge, and I still feel great. That is the Fremont Bridge behind me. Pretty cool. crowded in front of the finish line and you couldn't ride through the finish. All right, and that concludes the Providence Bridge Pedal. Now for some brunch. That was a good ride. Some bumps and bruises along the way, but worth it. And I still